We have a doorbell.
She's gonna go right there and just stare at the person on the opposite side. And she know that they can see each other, and she's not making any movements to actually open the door. She's just staring back at them.
Hello. Dong dong dong.
She'll wave at them.
Give her a pointed look and move forward
And
for the
then
door.
sip her tea.
Where the hell's the little guy? I thought he was our new door greeter.
You're the door greeter.
As you see him come around the corner. Oh, I'll get it. Oh, you're already there. My bad.
Oh,
how are you doing, Uncle V?
Fine.
That's great to hear.
Are you gonna? Oh God! As he just bursts past you, and to open the door. Hello, may I help you?
Oh my God.
Yes. Can I come in?
Look back, and he looks back. Oh no! Can this guy come in?
I recognize him from the council, so.
Okay,
Yeah.
I didn't know who he was, so okay, come right in, sir.
And he just walks past Ogilvy.
Oh, how are you doing, Leosin?
Well, I come with a bit of news for you.
She'll smack her lips. Mm-hmm.
Go on.
Is it payment for her last couple of jobs?
looks around. Well, I didn't bring anything with me, but I'm sure that can be arranged. But let's get down to business first. I'm sure you guys have you saw the Thayans during that last meeting. Well, they want to have a conversation with you, and they are going to be sending, I guess, an escort for you to join them in their country to talk with their leader.
So they're gonna capture us, bring us to the country, and keep us within our sights at all times. That's what I hear when I hear you say escort. It's just the politician words for it.
I mean, we've already made sure that they mean you no harm. We've subjugated them to multiple zones of truth. We even used a bit of divination to see if they were meaning you any harm.
Well,
but,
apparently those are useless. So I'm told.
Don't let your feelings get hurt just because Jill out-talked you.
He just
Still
sort
in
of
the
glares
open.
and go ahead.
Anyway, they're going to be sending an individual named Nai Limic. He's extended an invitation to us to send an envoy to their country to discuss ways in which the Thay and the rest of the Sword Coast might aid each other in our current crisis. So they've in particularly requested you guys to come to this meeting and have promised that you will not be harmed. They said something about arriving late at night, which, if from what I've seen, might be for the best. Their undead form might startle a few people.
Could we
meetings?
Maybe we should meet them outside of Waterdeep, because it's Waterdeep.
Well, you are currently outside of Waterdeep.
Oh, I thought the castle was inside. Okay, never mind.
I originally said your guys' keep was 2 or 3 miles outside of Waterdeep.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
What'd you ask, Fletch?
I'm fucking tired of meetings. Don't want to do this shit.
But in order to gain forces, sometimes you have to talk.
Penumbra
I
blinks
actually agree with
audibly.
Fletch. It should be obvious that we need all the help we can get. If everyone wants to play these political games.
My pockets are really fucking light, Umbra. Like, been going around everywhere and just not getting any heavier anytime soon.
It's really a shame, and she like puts she still has bedhead, so she just puts her head on on your shoulder and just like, yeah, my pockets are also very light.
Fine, and takes out a piece of paper. Alright, signed by Leosin of the Council, order of 30 gold pieces. There, official.
30 gold?
30,000 gold
Okay.
pieces.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you were missing a few zeros there. Okay.
Yeah, it's not like
I
we
misspoke.
just killed 4 red dragons or anything. Frost, you're getting paid.
Ogilvy, would you put this in the safe treasury, please?
I like how he just wrote us a fucking check.
Which you're gonna have to get cash somewhere.
Yeah.
I am so ready for this meeting. Ooh. Talk my language, Leosin.
Well, I'm glad I can convince you one way or another.
I mean, to make sure she has a paper in her hand. I was going to do it anyway, just, I was always told if you can do something really good, don't do it for free. Shut the fuck up, Renford.
I didn't say anything.
All you had to do was breathe and get fucked.
We have so many things to we have people to pay. Yeah. So they were trying to meet us at our fort. When are these? You said undead?
Oh.
I'm back. What did I miss?
Oh, what? Kenny's Discord broke, and then he jumped into the other Discord.
Oh.
But Leosin did come over. And Fletch talked him into writing us a check for 30,000 gold.
Damn. All right.
Yeah. Well, I guess so. We don't have to worry about money ever.
Yep.
I'll kick you out to the streets in a second, Renford.
Do you just always wake up like this, or?
Like what?
I don't know, just the instant hostility.
Ask Saevel, was I hostile to him? Or Frost? Or I'm hostile to Umbra in a different way.
Uh-huh.
I'm mostly scared.
Would you like to hear how I'm hostile to her?
You don't have to share every little detail. I'm okay.
Good. You're a pervert anyway.
Uh-huh. Listen, Fletch, we're going to be traveling a lot together still. Is there any way we can bury the hatchet?
I'm surprised you've taken months to get to this part.
Mobile Discord.
Welcome back.
I mean,
So it won't even let me go back into Discord.
Oof.
I managed to task manager close it, and now it won't even come back up.
You might have to full reset.
I think my computer is just saying screw you at the moment because I can't even click my Windows button on my desktop to bring up to shut down. So
Oh,
I think my computer just full out froze.
And you're right. Maybe I could have said something sooner. I mean, maybe either one of us could. But my point being is that, like, you know,
Either one of us, you trying to act like I'm to blame still.
oh, you know, okay, you're right. I'm getting sidetracked. How can we start? Can we just start over? Can we do that?
I
I
said, what
would
am I
have-
missing?
Oh, attempting
Alright.
to match it.
we're finally having a heart-to-heart with
In front of
Fletch
Leo
and Renford in front of our
In
guests
front of
and
Leo.
our Penumbra and
He's
Saevel.
standing there.
He's like, "Ooh, this is getting awkward. I better." He the whole time he's trying to leave, and he's just like, "Okay, there's
No,
no
you
way."
stay right there, Leosin. I need a council member to witness this.
Yeah, alright. But he does tell you guys that that the person that you'll be meeting is supposed to show up late at night. They said somewhere around midnight when it's at its darkest. So you guys have most of the evening to gather your supplies and your stuff for when they arrive.
Spooky. Renford, think about the months and the months that we have traveled together. Just think, was there anything that we could have done to bury the hatchet or not get to the spot?
Oh, I know I said things I regret, and I apologize for that.
Oh shit!
What?
I've never heard that word from you.
Okay, well, again, I'm trying to take this a little seriously here.
I am serious.
Okay.
I'm surprised.
Okay, you know what? You're right. I could have said something sooner. I would just obviously we have a lot going on between the whole incoming end of the world and shit like that, which is no excuse. There's no reason to be uncivil in these dark, trying times, which is why I want to start over and start out on the same page.
I guess as best as we're gonna get, so we can attempt.
All right, Renford sticks out his hand.
Mm-hmm. She'll shake it
Alright, let's see.
Okay.
and let's see. 26. Does anyone have
what?
more than 26? If you
Nope.
don't, she prestidigitation in her hand afterwards.
Oh.
She's still petty, but
What's that Attack on Titan meme where I forgot with the same thing?
Oh,
I haven't seen it.
I'm trying
I'll
to
find
think.
it later.
Well, it's a step in the right direction.
Cool. All right. Brand new day, new start, new chances, do good things and save the world. Well, okay, I say new day, it's the evening, but symbolically, it's a new day.
So before Leosin leaves, he goes, "Do you guys have any questions or any would like to know anything about where you're headed?"
How are we getting there? Are they seeing a cart or?
They said something about they were going to provide their own transport for you.
And shackles in a cart. Yeah. You know this deal. Leosin, would you like to it's getting dark. You can have one of the available rooms for the night.
Well, as much as I would love to do that, I have my own deeds I need to go take care of once I'm done here.
Umber would hear in her head, he's gonna touch himself.
Why do you always have to go?
Just look at him. Just look at the smug looking ass.
I mean, you're not wrong, but
Look at those eyes, like he's side looking people. He's like, all of these people are snacking. Maybe he's that dragon. He thinks everyone's a snack. Don't you dare look at my son this way. Cross aside.
Anyway, well, if you got no questions for me, I guess I'll be on my way.
Is he the dragon?
Nope, he is not a dragon.
Damn it.
Alright.
What a twist that would be.
You've
What
missed
a
your
twist.
It's
Missed
more
your
like
opportunity.
it's not a dragon at this
The
point.
DC was 35.
You've missed your opportunity to learn anything about Thay.
And I know you keep saying Thane, but I hear Fae, like the Feywild.
For a second,
Yeah.
I heard that too.
Yeah. Fae,
Yeah.
there we go.
I mean, honestly, Fletch doesn't. She doesn't care much.
Can I history check with my new history book?
It just so happens
want-
that's it involves the
You-
plot.
Do you want to search your book?
Yes.
Okay.
I assume there's an index.
Nope, you just have to flip pages until you find it.
Oh. But I do it dramatically.
Alright, make your roll.
Oh, hey. Wait, that doesn't look right. Why is it a 1D? Okay.
1d20.
Yeah, it says 1, but like I only have like a +1. Oh, because it's 18
That's your
plus 1. Okay.
intelligence mod.
Got it,
Yeah.
got it. We're good. I'm still waking up too. What do I learn?
Why don't you ask the smart one?
I'll compare notes once I learn.
Well, it is already common knowledge that the current leader of the Thays is a lich named Zaztam, which is spelled like this because names.
Okay.
Totally evil name.
And that they
Definitely a
have
snake.
and they have their own council that you'll be meeting, which are liches themselves.
I need to wash my hands now. Oh, well, I'm already not looking forward to this, but it must be done so.
Phil, we're
Uh,
going off the Thay.
You would know that Thay is an isolated and arid, windswept plateau, which is currently lies 2,500 miles east of Waterdeep. Its skies are usually constantly clouded by and dark by volcanic ash. The land is defined by the prevalence of undead within its borders.
So it's in the mountains. Is it pretty cold?
No, not.
Okay.
No. It's very arid.
Oh,
like,
gotcha. Okay.
yeah.
I still have my cold weather gear from like way back when. Okay. Cool.
Hey, Saevel,
So,
I
when
told Jill
I-
that we're going off the Thay. What do we know about Thay?
So would I have any existing knowledge about Thay and like their behaviors and culture? Or anything we shouldn't do?
Kill them?
Because of their mass amount and their knowledge of magic, probably not piss them off.
Yeah. So apparently we've got a council like this council really. So
I was looking for like more specifics or like anything. So I guess I'm confused as to like the point of this meeting. What are we just trying to get them on our side, or
Mm-hmm.
yep.
okay? Is there would Saevel know anything that like would appeal to them?
You made a history check, Saevel.
Here's your history check.
Oh shit.
Oh, okay.
How
All
fucking that
right.
was.
I'm so proud of you, Saevel.
You would know, and a bit of what Leosin would kind of explain is a long time ago there was a group of Thane Red Wizards that had like a revolution or went against the current leader of Thay, and they were essentially like exiles, and the current leader seeks to find them and destroy them in any way possible. So the fact that the exiled Red Wizards are now working for the cult, it seems that they see the cult as their enemy, so the enemy of an enemy.
I'm sure that's
Right.
exactly what the meeting is going to be about. We'll get on your side if you do our bidding and clean up our exiles for us. Fucking politicians.
Didn't we kill one of those guys?
We killed the fuck out of them.
It was a group effort, I remember.
Well, that's a point towards our convincing them, right?
Yep. Use that as a talking point.
Yeah,
Maybe play the enemy of my enemy angle a little bit.
definitely. Yeah.
Yeah,
Can I
definitely.
just play the angle of if you cross me, I'll fucking stab you with this arrow from far away?
Well, I think that's implied, Fletch.
Yeah, that's maybe we don't lead with that, but keep that in mind.
All right, so you guys got a couple hours of the day before it actually gets dark, and they're not going to show up until midnight. So if any of you would like to get a rest or anything,
Hey, Saevel,
Yeah.
I haven't done this for you before, but I need you to put all of your trust within me right here, right now.
All right.
Boop. And she will boop you. And then she'll take a short rest.
All right. Appreciate that. Why does my nose itch?
Well, I saw you with that white powder. I don't know exactly what you guys were doing. I thought you and Dove were doing an experiment.
Just whatever you did, I appreciate it.
Boop. And she will make make it look like you really snorted like whatever the equivalent of cocaine is on your face.
snort arcane.
Yeah. That arcane dust.
Counterspell.
I got it, don't worry. I kind of messed up the spell the first time. You're good second time.
Right.
That's
Alright.
actually a thing in one of the podcast D&Ds I've listened to is arcane powder.
Renford decides he's going to help out the Loxodon with more of those drinks.
All right. So are all of you like staying up till midnight, or?
She'll take a small little trance. Short rest.
All right.
Especially if you're supposed to be traveling at night. Yeah, she's just gonna get her 4 hours in.
Back to sleep, and then
I'll get my 4 hours too. Wake up like at 10, I guess.
All right. How about Renford? Do you go to sleep?
Well, I mean, I guess that would actually make more sense. And a little bit of drinking, just be polite. Then he goes to take a little nap as well.
The funny thing is, considering you're a paladin, if you could just drink as much as you want and then just heal yourself 5 HP with healing hands and remove the poison effect, which is alcohol.
Yeah.
So you could actually just literally drink your woes away, and then immediately dismiss it.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
right,
Yeah.
I can do that. Let's drink. Let's party.
So midway through your sleep, Renford,
Uh-oh.
your divine sense goes off, and you feel the sense of a large mass of undead headed your way.
Well, that's a lot. I'm gonna go up and like try to spot them from the tower or whatever.
And since I don't have like the map be darkness, just think like it's dark and late at night.
Right. Yeah.
What you see coming out of the forest, you see this individual and his undead army.
An army? I'm gonna go find everyone and start waking them up. So there's an army here, by the way.
It seems to be about like 20 skeletons and him coming out of the forest.
Oh, okay, that's more of an escort. I was thinking like an army.
Yeah.
I knew it. All right. Yeah, so I just go around like gathering people basically because I guess I'm the first one up. All right, guys, it's time.
It's time.
Yeah.
I'm assuming because I showed up late, Brawley wasn't able to make it.
Like I say, he's busy with homework. I
Gotcha.
said if he gets his homework done early enough and can join us late, then he can. He can just join us. He won't miss much since this entire session is mostly just role play. He won't really miss much.
Roleplay's the best part.
Yeah.
All right. But he won't miss combat, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
So if he gets me up, I'm like, all right, I guess I'll help you get the others. Question: how do you knock on a ring?
That's a good question.
How do we let them know to get
Do
out?
we know where the ring is kept? Like, do we even know that?
I have no fucking idea. I
I
don't
guess
even know where
we'll
they have a
take the ring.
bedroom.
Well, technically, I just realized we don't have to wake them up. We can just take the ring with us.
But I don't know where it is. You know where it is?
Do I know DM, or has that been revealed? I think it's been talked about before.
I don't know, Anthony. Has it been revealed?
She wouldn't share it, common knowledge, but currently she's not in her ring.
I'm about to say,
okay.
Yeah,
we
we're in our room.
In player,
I just assumed that you guys always just slept in the ring.
character knowledge. You might think we're in the ring, but we're literally just in the room right now.
Okay, so we would try the room first anyway.
No.
All right, escort party's here, y'all.
Stop, Umbra. She like start giggling, literally not doing anything in the room, but she's like making it sound like they are.
Cool. Yes, sorry to interrupt, but they're here. I'm from behind the door. Oh my god.
She'll stick her tongue out because you completely missed.
No, it was something. Damn it.
You see Fletch drop her clothes to like her shoulder length, and she'll open up the door. And she'll like kind of peek out.
The escort, they're here. He just deadpans it.
You guys order escorts.
No, the escort from Thay, whatever.
I don't care where you ordered the escorts from. Like, don't have to.
The
tell me.
undead people bringing us are here.
Wow, you're really into that? You're a paladin.
No, I'm not into
I
that.
sneak up behind Renford. I'm like, Renford. See, this is what. See, this is little tip from someone who's kind of a pro at this. You just state what needs to be said, and then you shut the door.
I wasn't sure if you understood me or not. But okay.
The creepy people are here, Fletch.
Oh,
Please get
that's
ready.
right, yeah.
And I shut the door.
And you all hear in your head. And you're all in your head. Are you going to keep me waiting long?
Oh, telepathically.
I think back if you're going to fucking come into my mind without my consent, yes.
Okay, to the door.
You didn't hear that.
Mental sigh.
He had a feeling.
Yeah.
So wait.
Ready, Umbra?
So
Mm-hmm. Was Zamrakar joining us, or
I'm gonna give Frost a goodnight kiss.
oh, right.
I was gonna say that's up to you guys if you'd like to remote Zamrakar.
Either that, or I take a comma. Just either have a frontliner of some sort, just in case.
6. Sorry, I'm actually healing him since he would
Oh
have.
yeah.
No.
I did not have a lot of prep for this.
So,
It all depends
Right.
on how negotiations go.
Yeah.
Yep. I'm literally just reading straight from the module, so I had like no actual like how this is going.
Yeah, I have no clue. Like, Jill's definitely great at talking, but I don't know if it would devolve into violence.
I hope not.
Well, again, common enemy. That's what I'm going to tell myself the entire time.
so while everyone's getting ready, I'll go up and I'll answer the door.
Let me go with them.
You open the door and you see a flaming skeleton head peering in at you.
Hi.
Stare at him. I like stare at him for a second. I'm like, appreciate your punctuality, but didn't have to come into our heads like that. So you have a doorbell. Bad joke. We'll be out in just.
Oh. Can I see the rest of them, or just the skeleton head guy?
I say you see like one of the like knights like just in the doorway, just open mouth and just not making noise. All you hear is just the exhale.
So are you like the leader, Mr. Firehead guy?
And the head turns all the way 360 to look back at the guy on the horse.
Is that supposed to be an intimidation tactic? I don't feel like this is an intimidation tactic. Well, it's just not working.
Compared to fighting a dragon.
I'm gonna go approach the horseback leader.
Well, are they coming?
They're on their way. Sorry for the delay. We're not used to moving around as midnight, quite frankly.
You speak for yourself.
You're not here yet.
I'm right behind you.
Oh, wow, they're fast. Okay, yeah,
We also have super hearing.
yeah, yeah.
You see, like, strokes her elven ears.
So I guess you're the leader, right? What's your name?
I gotta copy paste the name so that I don't screw it up here.
It could be whatever the DM wants it to be.
Are you seriously not going to have, like, a drink, some food from your travels? Or do you
I
just
do not
feast
need
on
that.
other things?
Yeah, yeah. Fletch, I don't think they have stomachs. Me, like a Skeletor. Okay.
Hey, man.
Cool. So yeah, I'm Renford. He kind of introduces everyone in the vicinity.
I don't think you're supposed to give certain undead your names.
I think that's demons. Or is that devils?
I don't know.
Well, we're going to be traveling together, so let's try to make I think some introductions are in order, regardless.
There's power in names, I've been told.
Right.
He will always look at you like, "Whoa, Renford."
The person on the horse is like, she's not wrong.
Well, let's stay on a first name basis then.
Always say, "Look at Renford. Oh, that meat is so succulent, and I will make your undead skeleton one day."
Please shut the fuck up just for this 1 second.
Yeah, we want to get along. Kind of like stage whispering to Fletch. Like,
I'm like, Well, now that we're all here, maybe we should get going then. Yes.
Are you sure Jill doesn't want to come?
Jill said, "Fuck that. I'm keeping my ass here." That's what Jill said.
We got this.
Fair.
All right. And he kind of points to a spot on the ground, and you watch like popping up out of the ground. There are two skeletal horses, and then you just watch a pile of bones become a cart for you guys to sit in.
This is worse than I imagined.
Can you give me one moment? She'll go back inside and like find some furs and come back out and like put the furs down so she's just not sitting on bone. Think I'm ready.
How big is this cart?
Big enough that you can all fit in it.
We'd hope so.
Wow.
I'll just sitting on Zamrakar's lap.
Yeah.
Thaddeus, hold on. Let me put that blanket down for you, Thaddeus. She like looked directly at Saevel.
Right.
Oh.
Thanks, Sally. Sit down.
You can just call me Fletch.
The one with many names.
One of the undead soldiers starts getting a little close. Don't mind them. They've been told they can't touch or harm you. And then it gets a little it goes to actually try to touch you, and then you just watch it as it becomes just nothing but bone dust. Odd.
Wait.
It seems we need to strengthen their obedience a bit.
Does that include the bone carriage? Because that's technically touching us too.
Oh, no.
Okay.
That somehow
Great.
makes me more worried.
Yeah.
But nonetheless.
But not worried enough to walk the entire way, and he gets into the carriage.
I am very. I just want to let you know I'm resisting the urge to just like run up and try to like hug one of these skeletons because I just
Hug it to
imagine it
death.
bursting to dust.
That would be entertaining.
It
Oh
would.
man, these smell fresh.
It would be entertaining.
I was gonna say it doesn't smell fresh.
Oh, cool. I vividly think of this. It smells fresh regardless. I'm just picturing it.
I was gonna say it probably stinks, to be honest.
All right.
All right, Thaddeus, hold on. Mrs. Thick Cheeks, hold on as well.
I was gonna ask, like, what should Penumbra's nickname be for her? This is like, okay.
Don't worry, that's not the sound of the horses. That's just the sound of Mrs. Thick Cheeks' thighs slapping
Slap.
together.
Slaps ass.
So in the module, he actually like teleports you guys, but I thought it'd be funnier to have you guys ride in a cart.
We could go in the cart and teleport.
It's a teleport
Yeah, I know,
card.
yeah.
All right. So yeah, in the module it says when you're ready to depart, he teleports with you to a place called Nethwatch Keep in the Tharch of Lepandar,
Oh, I was hoping to
Just
sleep the rest of the way.
just inside the Thayan frontier. So
Are we there yet?
So as the sun starts to come up on your long journey, you guys come to what appears to be a large city with a keep at the center. You're taken inside and told that they have rooms for you to rest until you are called upon.
I'm going to let you know right now, and this is not a threat, unless you want it to be, and we escalate it there. If you dare bring us drinks and food and poison us, I'll fucking wreck everything. It's happened.
Again, we are under magical oath to not harm you.
She like points the two
Thank
fingers.
you for your
she put-
hospitality.
She points 2 fingers to her eyes and then like point it back at him, and then like
Are you-
slinks into the shadows.
Are you sure I can't get any of you anything to eat or drink?
I think I lost my appetite along the way, so
I'm fine, thank you.
Very well. If you do need anything, there's should already be food in your room for you.
Do you have apples?
We have,
That.
I believe, usually we have apples and grapes usually brought in for guests every day.
Yeah. Do you have peaches?
I'm sure we can find some if you want.
I would like to bite into a peach, please.
That can be arranged.
God damn it.
Thank you.
Brings you an escort.
So you guys are brought to what appears to be fairly luxurious rooms, and you each are shown your own rooms. One thing you would note for the rooms, though, is there are no locks for the doors.
I investigate the food for the poison.
He steals the soap. The soap
Steals the
left from like the
soap.
hotel in the little shampoo bottles.
It appears they've splurged on the 20 gold soap.
Damn.
Definitely pocketing that.
Ye old Bath and Body Works.
It's interesting
Just
that
gonna-
the undead hotel has soap and shampoo for
Nicest
reasons.
It's for guests.
Do they really get that many visitors here?
I guess when they
It
do get
appears
visitors,
they're
they
already expecting you and was told to give you the highest of accommodations.
Oh shit. Are these silk sheets, Umbra?
investigates. Are they?
They seem to be spider silk.
Oh shit.
I think we're just slowly collecting all the interesting things.
Are those golden rings holding up those curtains?
Oh my god.
No, they look far too shiny for gold.
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
We're taking those.
All right. Well, each towel ring is equivalent to a 300 gold diamond.
Oh my god, what? Holy shit. Okay.
For you revivify people.
What? They literally have those as a man.
I think doesn't it have to be like literal? Oh, that's diamonds. Okay, cool.
It's literally the ring made of diamond.
Oh my
Neat.
god.
Well, I feel like I would not notice that because I'm just
And-
still.
And we thought killing dragons was the way to make money, but
Nope.
or stealing their hordes, but man,
Stealing from countries' hospitalities are the way to go.
Necromancy's where it's at apparently.
apparently.
Well, you don't pay for labor.
All right. So you guys go ahead and take a moment to enjoy your hospitality.
Yeah.
All right. Do you want to investigate the food?
Yep. Give me a second. I should have also made a macro for that one on.
I think I'm just gonna eat the rest of my jerky instead of touching the food.
Are you sure? It looks delicious.
I'm sure it looks delicious.
Is it poison?
Yeah.
It is not poisoned. It is completely safe.
Seems fine to me.
The one moment you say it seems fine, she already just takes a bite out of the whatever you're holding in your hand.
What are you holding?
Fish.
She'll spit the fish back out.
Oh, right. you know you didn't have to do that.
Oh, she'll pick it back up with her mouth and then like give her a kiss and feed her.
Oh
the
my
fish.
god. That either. As she's chewing it.
Thaddeus, would
In
you
a
like
different
me
room,
to...
probably can't hear you.
Oh shit!
In our minds.
They did separate us.
Yeah.
Our room is being picked clean.
Yeah.
And they're like in the room.
All right, so
Like
let's see. Moving on to the next individual who would like to enter their room. We'll just go that way.
Yeah, I'll go in.
All right. So, like everyone else, you find yourself in luxurious accommodations.
I'm gonna just do a quick scan of the room. See if there's anything that's intentionally hidden from sight. And by quick scan, I mean not a quick scan.
Okay.
I just check. Assume an investigation check on that.
Mm-hmm. A 10?
Well,
I mean, it looks very comfortable.
yeah, all right. I'll plot myself down. Anything to read? Anything to do while I'm waiting?
You see a small bell on an end table with a note say, ring for service.
Okay, so just pick it up and ring it.
You watch as a like pretty short young drow pops around the corner. Yes. What can I do for you?
Yeah. Could I just I think I changed my mind. Could I get some food real quick?
Anything other than the usual fruit, or what would you like?
Just I'm not picky.
Well, we
Just-
got some nice beef on the fire. If you'd like, we can heat that up for you.
That sounds wonderful. Thank you very much.
Very well. And he walks down the hall.
All right.
All right.
Well, I want to wait for him to come back. I want to ask him
All right.
like a few questions.
So about 10 minutes later, he comes back with a hot plate of cooked beef.
Oh, excellent. You want to ask you a few questions real quick?
Sure. What can I do for you?
These current leaders of the Fae. Is there anything that sets them off?
I mean, I haven't really spent much time physically with them, but I I assume, like most nobility, just tried your best to stay on their good side.
Right. Right, alright then. Just so ahead, thank you for the food.
I say, is there anything else I can help you with?
No, I think that'll do.
Was everyone having individual rooms, or like the guys and the girls have separate rooms?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
that's really standard.
no.
When he went
Never
for 2
know.
minutes, he did say earlier that was each
It
person
was
had
in
their own, right?
individual rooms, yeah. Which I'm assuming,
Yeah.
me and you would have had our own room, so.
And we would have looted both rooms.
Yeah. No, Penumbra asks for 2 rooms for your own room so he can loot that one too.
Don't worry, guys.
Why do you hate me?
I'm already going to sneak into their room, lockpick, and steal from them too.
Their shit, yeah.
There's no
Alright,
locks
so
on
I
the
think I'm
doors,
just
though.
I think I'm just going to leave Discord on my phone.
Oh, Discord messed up.
Yeah.
That's why I was like, okay, Discord, why do you hate me?
Mhm.
Why is my computer just freaking freezing up?
It would be pretty funny in the middle of the night. We just like steal their covers and stuff from
No.
them. Gotta get that spider silk.
What the hell is going on? This is annoying. My computer hates me right now.
I'm trying to think what would cause. Because, like, it's just the apps and stuff freezing, or that everything's just crashing?
Everything is freezing up. Like,
Hmm.
and it shouldn't be that I'm over processing because
Yeah, it's just Chrome and Discord.
Are you running a Discord through a browser or through the app?
through the app.
Okay.
Did you have the fans installed yesterday before we played?
Yeah, I had the fans on last night.
Mm.
Yeah, and it was working fine, so. And pretty sure normally the fans wouldn't cause, like, installing the new fans wouldn't cause this.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
Unless
like
there's some sort
updated
of
drivers or something
drivers, or if there's a background process that's kind
going
of
on.
taking up some memory. Because for a while I had a Creative Cloud.
Oh, yeah.
It starts up each time.
And then just updates its shit and takes forever to update.
Yeah, Creative Cloud was like making everything chug on my computer, and like
Mhm.
I went in Task Manager and closed it out, and my computer was running fine afterwards.
You might also want to check to see if there's other instances of Discord, like, in the background somewhere.
Your app data as well under your percent app data percent folder and the Discord folder in that's where your cache is held. You might want to refresh that and clear that.
I know nothing about computers, so I can't help you. I don't have proficiency in this.
I'm here for emotional support.
Yeah. My two solutions are restart the old thing or cry.
Alright, well, I'm going to reset my computer once more. See if that
Okay.
All right.
We be here.
I say, since I'm on my phone, I can still hear you, and you can roleplay, and I can just do things on my phone.
Okay.
Role play.
In my room, chilling.
Because luckily, I have Rise of Tiamat on my D&D Beyond, and I can just read the module straight from my phone. So
Nice.
Oh man.
Hey.
Hey, Umbra, come with me.
All right.
She will go over to Saevel's door and knock.
I open.
How you doing? And I think to Umbra, let's scope this bitch out. How you doing, Saevel?
Doing alright, kind of bored, to be honest.
You. Oh. What have you found out so far around here?
Jack shit, to be honest. Room looks fine. There was a dude I came and asked for a plate, and you see empty plate of beef. Asked for a plate of food. A little young drow fellow came and served me.
Are there
He
any
didn't
like?
have-
Sorry.
He didn't have much to say as far as the council and the man.
Any weird magic shit you found?
Not in particular.
Just want to make sure they're not being creeps and like watching us right now.
I don't think so. I probably would have. Like,
Yeah, they can't see you anyway. These on. And she will like poke your chest on the robes if you're wearing the robe she gave you.
I am wearing the robes, yeah.
She will think to
Oh.
Umbra, do you see anything good?
I grabbed the same like shower thing.
Oh, you already started stealing. So what was that, Saevel?
Oh, I didn't say anything. What's up?
Oh.
At this point in the game, anything monetary value is like, I just have it.
It literally doesn't matter.
Well, we're kind of.
What? Actually, they have these really nice curtains. What the bloody fuck did the curtains go?
I think it's magic. It's like they're supposed to open up and maybe let the sunlight in by themselves or something. Maybe they go invisible,
I
you know,
look
during
bad.
certain
You can
times.
Fletch a look.
What? Maybe we can get some invisible curtains for our home.
Invisible curtains. Have some barefoot shoes.
It's fine. We're never coming back here. It's fine.
What's fine? What do you mean we're never coming back here?
Well, oh, nothing. Just something similar to the same reason why my hair is braided. What the fuck?
Fucking magic, man. Who knows?
Weird.
Strange lands.
What did you get here?
I've always been here. Hello.
Right. Well, we want to make sure Boss and Renford are all right. So, we're gonna check their rooms real quick.
Alright, have fun.
Waves. Smile and wave. Smile and wave.
She'll go to Renford's door next and knock on it.
Ah! After you hear like a short scream, the door like creeps open, so he has like one eye peeking out, like, oh, it's just you guys. What's up?
So I've been thinking about some things and just wanted to have a sit and chat with you. And I think to Umbra, go.
Smoke bomb.
No, I'm good to sit and chat. It is super late though. Is this really important to do right now?
It's not super late.
Is it
It's
like
early.
after midnight?
No, we've been traveling for a while and it's daytime now.
Okay, in that case, yeah, it's coming in, I guess. He cracks the door open. You think I would see like a second person coming through the door?
You think, but we're experienced at this.
Okay, the DM allows it.
Make a
good.
perception check. See if you can beat that.
Yeah, well,
What was it?
just that like I don't know. It seems a little strange that like you'd be coming through like the one door and I wouldn't notice you.
We're super good at what we do.
Hell, do you want me to roll a disadvantage for stealth? You think that would help?
That's one thing I can't see is I can't see your rolls. So
No. Well, I mean, my stealth was 25 and disadvantage 24, so
I could say that like as I'm talking to Fletch, like I probably would have closed the door immediately afterwards because I'm hella paranoid right now. Not because of them, but because of the.
Oh, I would have just quietly opened and got in and closed the door.
Okay. That works too.
we'll see
Yeah.
if my computer works better now. I ran a full system clean on it.
Okay.
Nice.
So Fletch, what did you want to talk about?
I just want to make sure that she's gonna swallow a little bit. That we could be more hospitable to each other.
Mm-hmm.
There's just been things going on for quite some time.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know
I
if you
think.
completely
go ahead.
understood where I was coming from, and I still don't feel like you completely trust me. And I just need your trust sometimes. Like I've asked.
Yeah,
other
I
people.
mean, obviously trust has to be rebuilt. I think that's part of the reason we kind of got off on the wrong foot originally with the secrets and what have you. Which I understand why. You were just trying to protect your friend. I'm not saying that's. I might have done the same thing in your position. It just it still felt like a betrayal at the time, because that's where my emotions were at.
She'll swallow again. Can you play me something?
Like a song.
Oh,
I-
man.
I heard you play the piano before, and it was quite delightful.
I really want to make an insight check at this point.
If you really feel like, go for it. There's no reason.
Yeah.
We're not telling you not
Okay.
to.
It's just like a non sequitur. Okay.
Do.
Oh, no.
Okay. All right.
I'm
Fletch,
no
what is this really about? 'Cause I don't think you came here to hear a song.
Making peace.
Okay.
I know you
Yeah.
like playing music, and usually when you reach out to make peace with something, you kind of go with someone's interests.
True. Yeah. I don't want you to feel like you have to. What's the word? I don't want to call it a lie, because I get that you're just trying to understand me, and I'm trying to understand you. Yeah. I mean, maybe once we have the whole group back together, I could do a little performance. I don't get many chances to do that ever since I walk this path. It's kind of a rarity. I get to enjoy that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, I don't need to bore you with all the details, but yeah, it's a completely different life for me. Not necessarily the one I first envisioned for myself. If you catch my meaning.
I don't think many people envision things that are happening to them right now.
Right. And it's getting drafty in here.
I think please hurry the fuck up.
At this point, I'm just fucking with this shit and just like, what instrument does Renford play, or if he has one on him?
Oh well, Was that like an out of game question or
Yeah, out of game.
at a game? He always has his pan flute on him in his little backpack.
Damn, what can I do to fuck him?
Just, like stuff it full of like gum or whatever.
Plug the holes.
No,
okay,
I'm
well,
not gonna be. I'm not gonna ruin it, but
Yeah.
I was gonna untune his guitar or something, but
Yeah.
just also something petty. But
Yeah. Did you I never really asked about like what kind of I don't know if you're into the performing arts at all, or like what do you do when you're not, doing this, Fletch? Besides Penumbra.
you hear eyes roll.
They drop their eyes.
I play. I practice my archery. I practice swordsmanship. I practice spells. I practice flying. I talk to Gael. I play my viol.
Oh, so you
I
have a
help
sorry.
sneak in. Huh?
I didn't realize you played an instrument too. The viol?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, do you have it with you?
Yes.
Since we got time, do you want to do a little, jam session?
You hear in Umbra's head, abort! I have to go. To leave.
She was taking long on purpose.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm very self-conscious about it. And she would like run out.
Oh, okay. He goes to close the door. Well, was Saevel with him too, or just
No, it was just us.
Okay, right. Oh, that was She sort of says it out loud. That was different. Okay.
Turn around, everything's going.
Yeah, the bed's gone too. Like, what the fuck? I could have sworn there's a little bell in here.
Your boots are tied. Whatever childish pranks had basically happened in that room.
Yeah.
I say, with the 32 you managed to get out of the room, I'd like you to make a second stealth check with disadvantage.
Okay.
Damn.
Alright. I need to see what his perception is.
Oh, I just not even any point at it, but I'll try it just because you never know. Well, my
No.
perception caps out. We'll see.
Okay, not your perception.
Oh.
I think
I'm
there's
just
a
so
little
moved that
trouble.
Fletch reached out to me. I feel like we're making real progress, It's all I ever wanted.
Alright, make me a dex-based, I guess, acrobatics.
So just an acrobatics check.
Mhm.
That was a
Oh.
nat one.
Yeah.
But I mean, my reliable talent turns it into a 10, and it's a 20.
Alright, so I'll say that is enough for it to happen, that as you're going down the hall, you're quiet enough that Renford didn't hear you, but the fact that you stole the bell as it goes off in your pack, ting ting ting, and you see right behind
Ting, ting,
you the little drow is like, oh yes, can I help you?
Yes, could you get us some apples? Smile.
Did you run out in your room? There should have already been some.
We love
Oh.
apples.
Yes. We seem to have already ate those ones.
Double
Very
down.
well. Very well. I will be right back.
Thank you. Knocks on Zamrakar
Oh.
door. Boss
Freaking-
standard
didn't-
procedures. Start
freaking-
just taking things.
Freaking bell. Oh, it's giving me away.
Or if he feels the breeze on the back of his neck.
I love the Zamrakar just watching us steal shit because we're just so chill. It's just like he
Probably
knows
just-
already.
Yeah. He probably just like kicked on the bed, just kick back. Mhm. You guys are late.
You go into his room and you see 3 beds stacked next to each other.
Yeah.
I took an extra pillow from one of their room. Here you go.
I take all of their pillows. I leave them the coldest or the the saddest pillow. I'm just kidding.
Give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Gotcha.
We'll say it. Eventually, I'm supposed to get to moving on, but
Are you still having trouble or?
no, I'm just waiting for everyone to be ready.
Oh, gotcha.
We'll wait till he gets back. So if you want to continue to roleplay, as soon as you guys are ready, you all get summoned.
All right.
Unless these guys want to visit with somebody.
I assume at this. Oh, go ahead.
I find it funny that I made this place a lot more welcoming than it actually is.
Yeah. I mean, it probably looks like a haunted house, but it's like the most accommodating haunted house ever.
Yeah, and the fact that I left out the fact that you guys walked through like a whole city of undead and walked past just countless undead, which Renford would probably know.
Yeah.
I can see them when my eyes are closed.
At this point, we've seen so much shit that we're just kind of like used to like, oh look, cool.
Pay
Neat.
for yourself.
Yeah, like I threw in the drow, but technically it says that that you guys don't see anyone who is living until you meet, or until you're summoned to the chambers. So this entire place is undead staff.
Gotcha.
Okay, here's a question though: are they supposed to be undead? Would I know that?
I mean, it's a city of like necromancy, so I'm assuming we would know that they would more than likely be undead.
Gotcha.
It's like going to the elf village and saying, "Are they supposed to be elves?"
Well, I mean,
If there was
Is
like,
the
if
water
it
here-
is 100% undead, basically.
Oh.
Like there
How
could
deep
be
is it in
some.
Waterdeep?
Yeah. It's like there could be some living people around.
look, I don't know anything about Fae.
True. Neither do I.
But one thing I guess you would know that is a bit different from traditional undead that is controlled by necromancy. These particular undead are free thinking, so they do have their own thought.
Oh. Okay. That explains the full sentences when we first got picked up.
Saevel better not be thinking of becoming a lich. So how does
Plot
one
twist,
make
it's the big
undead?
Hypothetically speaking, of course.
It's one make undead.
Gets turned down by Dove, becomes evil.
His supervillain origin story.
The heel turn.
The anti-paladin becomes undead.
You know what? You're making a lot of sense. Which is breaks oath.
Coming from their point of view.
They tell him, was like, oh yeah, we're totally against demons. If you join us, we'll kill all the demons.
Is Anthonie back?
Not yet.
No?
But are we like gathered still? Like, are we in the same area?
Your guys,
in the
you're like,
rooms.
I was gonna say, imagine like a hallway with doors on each side, and you can each have like a room in one of the doors. So you guys have kind of like just like open the doors to each one of the rooms. They're just kind of chilling out around everyone.
Okay. We're going to approach Penumbra.
Hello.
Hey, Penumbra, you got a moment?
Sure.
Okay, I just wanted to ask you something. Earlier I was talking to Fletch, and I
were
noticed.
you?
Yeah, and once the conversation was over, there's a lot of stuff in my room, and my hair was braided. And what I'm trying to figure out is, yeah, okay. I'm just okay. I'm just gonna. I'm kind of confused. Like I'm trying to make things better with Fletch.
Mm-hmm.
But I kind of now I'm kind of wondering if that whole conversation was just a pretense for, stealing stuff. Like, am I wrong to think that? Or,
No, but seriously, she'd be like, I think she's genuinely trying to at least get along. Remember, she wasn't wrong about the fact it took you a while to try to be friends, and then I remember in the elf village when I asked you to calm down a bit on, like giving her shit and then apologize about, giving her shit.
Mm-hmm.
You literally didn't do that till yesterday.
I know, and again, it's I understand I took my time coming back to that. I honestly thought like we just moved past it like or on its own, which was not the case. But I feel like I'm the only one making an effort, is what it was kind of coming down to. Like I'm always reaching out, being expected to apologize. And it's kind of difficult because I feel like it's a two-way thing if we're going to amend it.
I guess that's the thing, is that both parties don't feel like they did anything wrong.
Well, I wouldn't say I did nothing wrong. Because obviously there was times I crossed the line, which I shouldn't have. But again, that's just my part. So that's where I'm stuck with basically. And I was wondering if you had any insight. Again, I just wanted to know that whole conversation was authentic.
I guess it's do you actually trust us? I know what happened, and that was mostly actually my fault, and Fletch was just protecting me and my interests, so
yeah,
you can't necessarily blame her for that.
Yeah, which I get that part. And again, I do trust you. I don't feel like you've been out to I don't know, even just now, like Fletch was like, not telling me the truth. Like after we had this whole conversation about it, so I feel like I trust you the more I can trust Fletch currently. Not that I don't want to, but when there's like more deceptions, more even for mild things, it doesn't build a good case.
I don't know. It's kind of like maybe because I'm more straightforward with you, but at the same time, you can't keep distrusting both of us, or even just Fletch, because when she mentions something, you immediately throw it to the side or think that it's the wrong way of doing things.
Okay, that's fair. I could be more. There's a lot I've learned certainly over the course of our adventures together. So I hope I don't create that impression that I'm. And you're right. I think just because of that, how to describe it? It's like a boulder going down the hill. Like, once it starts, it's just harder to stop. That's. Nah, I'm rambling. But thank you for sharing your thoughts. I just wanted to at least make sure I was actually making some form of progress.
Right. I just want you to know that we're all trying to do the same, reach the same goal. Our methods are different, but that doesn't mean it's necessarily wrong.
Very true. Yeah, I think we all bring unique perspectives and strengths to quite frankly, that's the reason we've lasted this long. I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Thank you, Penumbra. I feel better after discussing this with you.
Of course.
Yeah. I guess we'll go ahead and get ready to go into this big old meeting.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
and
Perfect timing.
I didn't want to.
works
I didn't
out.
want to. I didn't want to interrupt y'all. When y'all were talking.
So a couple minutes later, after you guys finish getting ready, you all hear knocks on your respected rooms.
She'll peek through the door, make sure it's not all the way open that they can see inside. Yes.
The Tharchion will see you now.
Is that like the head of something? Tharchion?
Yes. Where does it say it? Trying to look for the actual wording of it. But yeah, that is the. Oh, there we go. It's like Thayan Governor.
Okay. A little bit there. Just give us a moment, please.
We're just butt ass naked, covered in the spider silk.
There's like 5 of them.
Oh yeah, we took everyone's.
Let's go, Umbra.
Do we have to?
They just kind of stand out at the door with their arms crossed, just waiting.
Could y'all be more creepy? Like, go stand to the side or something. Who
God,
stands here looking at a door with like naked ladies on the inside?
And
I
they
could
just
hear
continue to
them.
stand there with their arms crossed.
Nerves.
I could just hear them breathing outside the damn door. And their slow ass heartbeats. Or lack of.
Alright. They'll knock on the next door.
This door.
I was going to ask whose doors that is.
Whose door?
Let's say who would like to answer first.
Ah.
I'll
Go for it.
Golden door, Millet. Yeah.
The Tharchion is ready to see you.
Alright. I gather my stuff, walk outside.
Alright. Last but not least, Renford, your door is knocked on.
Something shatters inside, like, shit. Like you said, like, try to brush it against the wall. Kind of goes, opens the door, like, yeah, hi, what's up?
The Tharchion is ready to see you now.
Right. Yeah, I'll be right out. And closes the door, kind of hides the broken vase and comes back out again. Okay, let's go.
Our ambassador.
Alright. Is Fletch and Penumbra ready?
Yep.
Yeah.
Alright. You guys are led into a large chamber with what appears to be like almost like a throne, and you see sitting on the throne is a female human, but upon further details, not quite human, as she is a female vampire. This is the Archon Eseldra. Yes.
Is this the same vampire we set free?
That would be amazing.
No, it is not.
Is that vampire here? I don't think we ever caught that vampire's name, or like, did we ever ask? I don't. It's been so long.
Can't
Yeah,
remember.
I would have to look it up myself because I don't remember.
Yeah.
Could you drop that name in chat?
Yes, now that I've actually got it back up.
Cool.
To paste, send.
The Archon is Eselda. Okay, got it. Eseldra.
Yeah, so you see her sitting on the throne in this audience chamber, and she is accompanied by 10 other wizards and 5 undead white.
For the sake of this flavor, what is this throne made of?
It seems to be like a black obsidian.
Okay.
Hmm.
Do I have more handout? There you go, that'll work. So just to show you, there's the whites that are in the throne room.
Oh man. Some sick knee pads.
I don't believe I have any art for anything else for this to kind of give a vision. So
I'm just picturing Carmella from Castlevania.
So seeing you all enter, she stands up from her throne. Welcome, welcome. We find ourselves bound in common cause against a common enemy. Those who sought to destroy us in ages past now seek to destroy you. Our thirst for vengeance is strong, as is your thirst for continued life. Our enemy has become your enemy. We know their weakness and the ways of destroying them forever, without destroying their usefulness. You have the opportunity to discover their hiding places in your struggle against their cult allies. Together we can remove them as a threat to us both. Our agent, and you see the individual who escorted you in, which that name is weird, Neh. will return with you to the city of Waterdeep. There he will serve as our liaison to your council. What you learn of the enemy, she will... apparently it's a girl, I didn't even know that. Okay. She will relay to us by means of our own. You need only find the enemy. We will deal with them as is our custom. I am authorized by our eternal master, Tam, to say these things, for I act in his name. And then waits for your response.
Fletch will raise her hand.
Renford kind of like looks at her like he wants to stop her, but he just kind of nods in her direction, giving her a chance to speak.
You may speak.
If that was all the information you need to give us, why couldn't they just tell us back at our fort?
And I just sort of lean in and be like, I think the liaison is requesting an escort back to Waterdeep with us. That's why we came. I think that's the implication.
They
So-
teleported. I don't understand.
So the nature of the deal then, just to make sure we're all on the same page, is that you're providing us with information on weaknesses, and we are locating the actual location of the enemy. Is that right?
Hang on, DM real quick. So yeah, they explained that they solely wish to eliminate the Red Wizards. If you can find where they're hiding, they'll take care of the rest.
Fletch's hand will go right back up.
You're free to speak when you want.
What happens if we start dealing with these? I know you asked for the location, but some things happen.
She raises a good point. If we do encounter this enemy sooner than expected, we should probably know what their weaknesses are.
I mean, it'd be a shame for you to kill them outright. Such a waste of flesh if they just die.
You see Fletch's hands start raising back up.
And I
Like
just sort of put a
slowly.
hand on her shoulder. Well, that won't be the main goal. But we just want to be prepared just in case.
Just know that what we have planned for them is much worse than death.
Her hand stopped halfway, and then it started reaching back up slowly again.
So the weaknesses. Oh, go ahead.
As Barno Jones, does the name ring a bell?
I believe he sounds familiar.
Do you know his state of being?
I believe he was amongst one of them who escaped.
Because we totally fucked him up. Ain't that right, Umber? We fucked him
Thumbs
up.
up.
Remember, we're here for a specific reason. Just as a reminder, he's kind of pivots back to what he was. So the weaknesses you spoke of are of the the red. So the red witches, was it? What red cult?
I'd say, in particular, the Red Wizards that escaped Fae and joined the Cult of the Dragon.
Okay.
He looks over at Renford and then looks back to the person on the throne. Yeah, like I was saying, he wore robes of red, and I believe he's one of the ones you were looking for. Is that correct? So
As you
if
kind
we
of
run
like,
into,
I just kind of like explain him. It sounds like it.
so if we happen to run into people like him again, and I know you want these people supposedly delivered, but if they are not delivered, and I know you want to torture them and probably turn them into something, is that a big problem if they are dealt with beforehand? Because, quite frankly, We can try to gather information, but we also trying to remain alive, and a fight might break out.
So what is your plan on this fight of yours?
I'm not planning to
Well,
fight. I'm just making sure it doesn't void our arrangements. If more happen to end up in the same state that he is, which is dead.
The goal is not for us to fight. We just do not wish to, if we must defend ourselves, we will.
I guess what we're trying to ask is. Oh, go ahead.
I believe you misunderstood my question. In this fight against this so-called cult, what is your plan?
Oh, bigger
Ah.
picture. Gotcha.
Fuck them up.
Well, more specifically, our ultimate goal is to stop them from bringing back Tiamat. That is the end game there. Anything along the way towards that is, more of a periphery thing. So as long as, keep the mask out of their hands, keep them from, getting too close to that. That's the main reason we have the mutual enemy, because if the Red Witches are in play, obviously they're part of that same issue of returning Tiamat.
Our plans. She'll try to do an insight to see if this person is trying to betray them or not. She trusts them. Our plans is to form a united force against the cult and any with the cult ally with. I believe we are here today to see if you can be a part of a unified force. You see her kind of like visibly like gags. I'm channeling my inner Jill.
You're doing good. Keep going. Remember to breathe.
If there are things that will void our planned unified things, we don't want to run into any said things unintentionally, because we need forces and things that we can get to work as allies. To like dry heave one more time. It's not you. It's politics.
And one of the things you also notice is like every time she addresses a question, she addresses the question to only a single individual, never the group in whole. So her next question is, now, if you were to fail in this mission, what would you do next? And I'll say looks at Saevel.
Are you speaking overall or specifically with the Red Wizards?
If you were to fail at stopping this Tiamat, then what would you do?
Well, then we gotta find a way to kill Tiamat, don't we? I know that's a ridiculous statement, but bring back Tiamat, then what other choice do you have?
Worship Tiamat, but
And then looks at you. Would you worship Tiamat if you find her unbeatable?
No. I mean, he asked what other options. That's just an option.
I'd weigh my options at that point.
Bahamut's real cooler anyway.
I mean, yeah.
Having 5 heads is cool and all, but you always be arguing with like people. Like, imagine if we were 5 heads. Like, me and another head was not getting along until kind of recently, so I can just imagine it would just be a headache for the other 3 heads. But like Bahamut's just one single fucking unit, just absolute unit.
Start covering Fletch's mouth.
And then she looks at Penumbra and go, instead of proceeding forward, what would you do if you could proceed back? back to before it all happened.
Before what exactly happened?
And she says no more.
Can I lean in and whisper towards Penumbra? I think she's talking about time travel, if I'm hearing her correctly. Like before a Tiamat comes back.
If that was possible.
Well, we saw a mechanism for it not too long ago.
We will
She moves
basically.
her hand. Stop giving information, Vincent.
I'm whispering. That was a whisper to Penumbra.
Basically,
you feel like
we'll.
she's probing you guys, by the way.
Yeah, basically, we'll do everything we can to stop her in our power. But what happens, happens.
He nods. And then looks at Renford. You look like a religious man there. What happens if your god does not help you?
Well, if my gods don't help me, there's not much I can do. So, but I think the gods definitely want to stop Tiamat from coming back. So I'm not too concerned about that. You know, that's been my divine quest since nearly the beginning, quite frankly. So I'm going to act on the assumption that they're going to continue to bless me with their divine strength.
I've asked quite a bit of questions myself. Do you have any questions?
What will you do? Stop it. What would you do if we fail to stop Tiamat's coming?
It'd be a waste if all these fresh-looking bodies, as she looks over you, went to waste. I'd bring you all back in my control. Take her out.
My body's actually. Oh, that sounds wrong. But my body and essence is actually pledged to another, and so is Umbrus. Or sorry, so is Miss Thickness right here.
And who is this other you speak of?
You don't need to meet him right now. If he wanted to introduce himself, he would.
And you see she can tell that you're hiding information or lying.
Going to distract her with another question.
Out of character, she's speaking about Gael, but so yeah, she's
Right.
definitely not lying.
Just not telling the truth about I guess, or not. Well, she knows he's talking about someone.
Kind of telling the truth is like if he wants to,
Yeah.
and he'll make himself known.
Assuming a question for you, Your Grace. Assuming we do, to the best of our ability, we put an end to the threat of the Red. Can we count on your support with your armies against the cult?
Yeah. Taking out the wizards themselves will already deal a heavy blow to the cult, as they need our magic to complete the ritual to bring back Tiamat. But should they succeed without us, then we'll do whatever we can to take her down.
So it sounds like we have a deal then. We'll take care of the Red, and you'll back us up with your forces at large.
We'll do what we can.
That's excellent. It sounds like we have an accord.
So how this is going to work is I need, once you guys are done with the actual roleplay of it, I need everyone to make me a persuasion check.
Aha, my time to shine.
Yeah.
We're trying to persuade her.
Oof.
Oh. Da 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 plus 10, plus 10. Oh, bam.
I'm
Oh.
I am going to use my luck die.
So remember, Saevel has the luck thing too.
Yeah. Yeah. How does that work?
You just it's advantage. I'm assuming, so it's a 17, I guess.
Umbra has it as well.
Yeah.
Oh right.
Yeah, I always place it on Fletch and Umbra, and then she takes a short rest before you wake up.
Yeah, I probably could use that for my plus 10.
Yep,
Well,
I'm
better,
sick with the
but-
9.
Well,
Better.
so far, Saevel is the only one who succeeded.
Yeah.
Because arcane spellcasters get a +6 to their roll.
Oh.
Am I an arcane spellcaster? Being a warlock?
I say in a way, but unfortunately, you also get a negative for having any visible signs of worshipping good aligned deities.
Oof.
So
Oh, man.
She doesn't have any on her.
you clearly just spoke of a deity during the
Oh,
conversation.
I thought you, yeah. I was just talking about Bahamut's thick.
So you actually you gain the +6, but then lose a -4 for having any visible signs of worshipping any good aligned deity.
Oh.
Well, fuck me, I guess.
But yeah, like she doesn't worship him. It just
I
like
say
Though you were talking good about it.
Yeah,
Might as
like,
well been.
it's better than Tiamat.
Clerics and paladins get a -6
Oh,
for
Renford was doomed from the beginning. A cool plus 10, bro.
Yeah. It'd be a shame if something would happen to it.
Yeah, so like I said, the only one who actually succeeds in the DC is Saevel.
Yes, she liked my confidence then.
Yeah.
The whole kill Tiamat. Just kill a god real quick.
Yeah. BRB killing God.
Fletch has to hold her
And
tongue
there's so
about,
much more I could have done with this chapter, but I did not play it right.
about how deities are thick. She cannot tell the truth anymore. They rejected the ways.
So you guys are dismissed for the night.
Do we get a sense of what her decision was?
Seems
Okay.
like she's still debating on it.
All right. Want to meet up with everyone else afterwards. So that could have been better. Could have been worse. What do you guys think?
Shrugs.
All right.
If they help, they help. But either way, as long as we get those red wizards out of the way, and they at least do their end of the bargain of that, that's
I'm fucking
something.
tired of politics.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same.
I'm past the point of trying to convince people to join our side after killing 40 something 100 dragons. Fuck people sometimes. Ugh.
I actually would happen to agree with that. I mean, it's very clear that
everybody wants something, but
Right.
yeah.
See where I was coming from, Thaddeus?
Sally.
Remember when we first met each other and all those people sitting on their chairs questioning us and telling us to prove ourselves and blah blah blah.
All right. So the person who led you in here and is going to be following you back to Waterdeep goes up and explains that it's going to take a while to get the provisions and everything situated, and that he wouldn't be leaving until the next morning. So you guys have a night to go back to bed and enjoy your rooms.
Didn't want to just teleport us back.
I ask her, do you know where we're going to, or do you have any leads on where we could possibly find where the Red Wizards are?
The only thing we know is they were seen last marching towards the Well of Dragons. We don't exactly know where their camp is towards that area, but it is assumed that we'll find it along the way.
Can we go ambush someone? Just like at least one group? Like,
I think we might win more favor if we let them do it. But yeah, that does sound like fun, doesn't it?
I want to ambush someone. Let's like, what if we dragged them back? Just a couple of arrows to the knees, you know? A little meteor, just blow up their legs. They don't need those. They got two.
So I have a question. Well, I feel like the two coldest affiliated members might have some insight on this. So we have one of the masks, but they still seem like they haven't stopped, or they seem like they're still.
Remember, the mask we have is a fake.
Did we know that in the game?
I'm assuming at some point, like, because Fletch attuned to it, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what if Fletch realized, this is not the actual mask, or considering we have resources of our own to also figure out, hey, by the way, this isn't the real mask.
I was gonna say, if someone would like to identify.
I think Saevel would have probably done it at the point of like.
If you
I asked before. Yeah, before like she put it on, she wanted to make sure it wasn't cursed or anything.
Yeah.
So if you were to identify it, you would tell it's a forgery.
Okay, well Renford didn't know that, so
I think I guess we would have probably told everybody like shit.
Okay.
So it was a forgery. Did it have any magical properties at all?
It still had the magical properties of the Blue Dragon Mask. It is just not the official Blue.
I guess that's what the experiments of the tower was to see if they could reproduce a mask and that they didn't have to find them, or if one was stolen, that they could just literally have one, like make one in its place.
So
little does the code know that the forgery will not be enough. It has to be the official mask.
Yeah.
So I'm going to retcon that statement, since Renford would have known that already in that case.
Okay.
I mean, I feel like all we really need, worst comes to worst, is to take one actual mask from them. But we don't really have any leads, do we, as far as like to other masks? Are they all at the well already?
The only one that we haven't run into is the red one, I believe. Because
Red one.
We've lost the black one, we've lost the white one,
Green,
we've lost
blue.
the green, and we've lost the blue, I believe. Or at least, we haven't seen the blue, but we could assume it's already there.
I mean, I feel like that would be the easiest way to, prevent Tiamat. As obviously, barring that, taking out the red team would be good too. But
unfortunately, if it's
assume it's already there from the journal.
The red mask is?
The journal said the masks were being sent to the Well of Dragons. I take it they are recalling all the masks because we were fucking them up.
That's also probably where their forces are the heaviest. So that would probably be the final fight. Would us sending everything there to at least grab one of the masks?
I don't want to take just the minimum. I just say we fucking kill them all.
I mean, there's a lot of them.
Alive, I got a lot of fucking arrows. Ever since we got this magical quiver that just keeps repopulating arrows.
We could fight, but at the same time, if we just let them deal with it, then that's less of us getting hurt.
The reason why I don't think it's good to just take just one is what if they have some other ways to a backup plan, another ritual that just takes a little bit longer to cast.
That's a good
I
point.
don't think they're only going into this with only a plan A.
Did the journal mention anything like that? Contingency plans for returning Tiamat?
Didn't read that boring shit.
I'm sorry, what? There's more info we don't know about yet?
I literally said I didn't read the boring shit.
I'm assuming
Okay.
Penumbra would have at least skimmed it, or like we would have given it to the council,
You want-
right?
I say, do you want that said information?
Pretty much, because either Penumbra would have
Okay.
read it, or Cephas would have,
Jill-
because she would have
So,
handed it to him.
upon reading
Jill,
it,
yeah.
if the masks were to fail, they would need a sacrifice of equivalent power. And if you remember right, they were taking hostages.
Mm,
See? They're trying to
Jeez.
sacrifice people.
Oh,
They need to die. Oh,
so
shit.
I guess there's two parts of the plan. We've got to save their hostages and take the masks. Otherwise, they're just going to do it the other way.
We might not be able to kill them all in the room then. If it's a room, or wherever the sacrifice is happening. Because then they could turn into the sacrifice.
Also true.
they are very willing to give themselves for Tiamat.
Yeah, like when they threw themselves off that roof earlier.
Just gotta blow their knees out and then drag them away. And then cut their tongues out so they can't, recite any
Yeah.
magic. Cut their fingers off so they can't, do the somatic components or grab material
Okay.
components.
I get the picture, Fletch.
This is where a cinematic cutscene pops up where you see cultists jumping off cliffs going, "For David!"
Yeah.
Well, if they're all assembling at the well, wouldn't the Reds be there too?
I believe that's where they were headed.
Yes.
So our job right now is to find where they are before they get there.
By tracking them, ambushing them, and shooting them in the knees. Possibly killing them before they get to sacrifice themselves.
I'm pretty sure their forces are really, really big, because if it's all of the red wizards,
Have you never done guerrilla tactics before, Umbra?
sorry about
And
that.
you see the necromancer individuals. It's like, well, if you have nothing else for the evening or any questions or anything you would require of me, I will turn in for the night.
One question.
Yes.
Would you happen to know, since it sounds like we have an accord, the weaknesses of the Reds that was mentioned earlier?
Send an arrow through the heart.
I assume there's a bit more to it than that.
They would probably give you some information on the weaknesses, though the DM doesn't know it to give it to you. So
Mhm.
Okay. Cool. Oh, that's helpful to know then.
They have magic. Watch out for magic. Counterspell the shit out of them.
Spell the healing.
Shoot them in the head.
So though,
You should have gone for the head.
on the battlefield, what makes you the most frightened when you're trying to cast spells? Or Thaddeus? Counterspell?
Also, someone walking up 5 feet close to you and beating you to death.
there's worse than just counterspell. They could just simply silence and be able to not cast at all.
True.
That's boring. An arrow will still fly in silence. You're just making it easier for us to go for a high
Or
five.
even worse in a battle. What if it's not against your enemies that your spells are being cast?
Yeah, I could do that. Forceful repurposing.
I guess we should rest up and head out as soon as we can and try to intercept the Red Wizards.
I say The most scary thing is jumping at your own shadow. You never know when we'll strike.
What if it is your own shadow that jumps at you?
Bitch, I am the shadows. Look at me. I am literally a sub-race called Mark of Shadows.
What if you find yourself in a room that is filled with nothing but light?
Darkness.
How deep are we going to these
Man.
swell hypotheticals? Like, I love some good poetry, but damn.
It's. I mean, there's two things. There's darkness, or there to see the arrow coming, and there's nothing more frightening than watching my arrows streak right for their face. Me hiding in the shadows is actually a mercy to them.
I believe your friend is right. I could go on all day with this.
Honestly, we'll deal with
Yeah.
the situation once the situation comes up. There's just no
think
reason to talk about it.
I think he just surrendered. That means I won.
I think life is short for some of us, so we need to, get ready.
We'll go get ready.
To have a life once more.
Wait, are you actually dead too?
As he's like walking by, he turns his head all the way around.
Yeah.
Are you dead too? I mean,
His body walks, but his head stays staring straight at Fletch the whole time.
Yeah.
you haven't answered my question.
You just showed you the answer.
You need to be very flexible. I don't know. Well, let's prepare.
Alright. So do you go to sleep?
Yep.
Alright, make me wisdom save.
Man, if we're in different rooms, my 10-foot range does just nothing.
Actually, let's see. Fletch, you're full elf, right?
I am full elf. That's correct.
Alright, you don't need to roll.
Yeah.
So am I, as a matter of fact.
Advantage 16.
I believe Renford is half elf, so you still need to roll.
Okay, I did.
Damn. This mine is a fortress.
I will fear no evil.
Did Zamrakar come with you?
Yeah, so he would probably have to save as well.
I don't want to be known for this failure, so someone else do it. I don't know what this saves for.
Alright, I'll do it. Let's see.
Alright, so for all of you who do not have to roll, or for all of you who did have to roll but got higher than an 18, so basically just Renford.
Well, shit.
So, on a successful roll, you just you have a nightmare that you remember vague, disturbing dreams in the morning, but you suffer no other effects.
Oh no.
Everyone else who had to roll and rolled lower than 18, you experience a similar nightmare, but in that nightmare, he or she is paralyzed and magically bound with a mystic cauldron among animated chains and tentacles. A dozen red wizards observe complacently, while 3 more red wizards subject the helpless character to agonizing tortures. The character is questioned about why the party came to Thay and about the cult's plots, and about Rothmondor, which they
Is
quickly find
dead.
has been killed. Yes.
Yeah.
About his own past and the lives of other adventurers, and about your party's attitude towards the lich that rules they, and anything else they care to ask.
All
The
right.
real reason why we had to be teleported.
So I guess I should be asking, according to this, asking each of those questions individually, and you can choose to make a persuasion check for the truth or a deception check for a lie.
Gotcha. I'm assuming it's just gonna be me because
Yeah, I think you're the only one that had to roll that. Well, Saevel failed as well. Oh wait, no, you didn't have to roll.
you didn't have to
Yeah, I
roll.
didn't
Yeah,
have to roll.
Yeah. So just Penumbra,
just
unfortunately, you're the only
Penumbra.
one that.
Technically, it's Zamrakar, but he's not here, so it's just
Oh,
like, yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, for the sake of it.
Mhm.
So, who's exactly asking these or interrogating Penumbra again? It was the Red Wizards.
It's like it's like a circle of red wizards within your dream,
Gotcha.
as you are essentially bound and chained.
I'm trying to think like how to, if I can somehow connect this to like, I don't want Fletch to deal with this, but or at least like a weird call out for help to Fletch. It's like using the scarves.
All right, so you're going to try to use the magic item to communicate outward.
Mm-hmm.
All right, as you try to, you are racked with severe pain.
Gotcha.
Her body like struggling or anything like that, or is her body motionless as she's sleeping?
Make a persuasion against the DM.
Because yeah, like Fletch normally like has her 4 hours of meditation and then just chills with Penumbra while she sleeps. Oof.
Gift of luck.
Yeah.
All right, re-roll it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
You don't notice. But yeah, Penumbra, you are racked with pain, and I will tell you that the DC, you have taken a -2 penalty for trying to struggle against the bonds.
Damn it. All right. All right. What are your questions?
All right, let me see here. Tell us about your past is one of the things they said.
I met people.
Yeah. Well, my mother was Tiamat. And I just like start bullshitting.
All right, so you're gonna try deception.
Mm-hmm.
All right, make a deception roll.
You got this.
Oh,
Well, I mean, it immediately turns into a 10, so
Yeah.
So it's a 14.
All right, you are racked with excruciating pain once more as they shout out lies.
Just like, is that it? Is that all you got?
Tell us about your friends.
One of them's a brave turtle. One of them's a talkative dwarf. One's a scared Minotaur. And it's like literally the reverse.
All right, so you're gonna go deception again.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Ah,
Once
Actually,
again, not high enough, and you are hit with excruciating pain. As they say, lies once more. Now that is 2 lies.
Yeah, like I'm gonna betray the only people who care.
I'm deeply concerned about the lie tally.
Mm. I was gonna say my persuasion is not good, so cause yeah, it's I'd be swinging with a -3 at that point because the
Oh, man.
-2. Like I have a +4 in deception because I have whatchamacallit, proficiency in it.
Oh.
Why did you come here?
For the hospitality.
Are you trying deception again?
Mm-hmm.
All right, go ahead. You keep losing by 1, by the way.
Damn. I can't roll
Oh my
higher than a 10
God.
apparently, so
you got this.
Yep, so once more, you're just hit with pain. That's another tally for lie.
Oh, that was another 10. Oh, damn. I didn't even see it because it was another 14.
yeah, this is 14 back to back because they were just less than 10.
Yeah.
I don't even
Yeah.
know
So
what
now you know.
rolls I've
Now
been
you know
getting.
let's say now you know the DC
13,
for
15.
both is 15. Yep.
Well, I'm also taking a -2 to this, right? So I'm like 3 away. Oh, let's see. Oh, okay, so yeah, first roll was a nat 1, second roll was an 8, third roll was a 5. So I'm lowballing this shit real hard right now. Yeah,
do you
I
know
blame
of
the
the
torture.
cult?
sorry.
What do you know of the cult's plans?
You know more than I do.
The truth.
Are you trying a persuasion?
Pretty much at that point, because it's just like
All right, go ahead.
I would have laughed my ass off if that was the higher. That would have been so funny.
All right. I'm running out of ideas for what to ask you.
What is your favorite color?
How did
Sorry, what was that?
how did Rathmadar die?
Like a bitch.
Please, yes.
Persuasion.
Because it's true. she's like racked with pain and like sweating and like feeling awful, but she's just like she just gives him that smile and with a straight fucking face is like a bitch.
Bluttering between the teeth.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. How many questions have we had so far?
5.
All right. Well, you haven't done enough successfully, and you haven't done enough fails yet. So I need a total of 8 questions in total. So let's see. It's either 5 successes or 8 in total. So
Well, we're going for 8 in total
Mhm.
at this point.
Is a witch a duck?
This will sound like completely different if it was Fletch. Like you were racked with excruciating pain. Oh yeah.
Yes.
what is your friend's names?
Oh, there's power names.
Well, there's Bob. There's Jerry. There's.
Bob, Jerry, Thaddeus, Sally.
All
Big
right,
cheeks.
that's it.
Oh, the list goes on and on.
Fuck. That was another
You roll
natural
one.
one.
Yeah.
What? Higher than a 10.
Holy
You have
shit.
a 50% chance.
I know,
50%
right?
chance.
I know. I just can't do it. Hey man, this is not my. This is not Penumbra's. The -1 in charisma is finally biting me in the ass. At one point, it was a -2 in charisma, actually.
I need 2 more questions. All right. Let's see. What else would be good to ask Penumbra in particular? Probing into your mind, how did your family die?
Trying to think if she would. Same reason why I can't talk normally. A knife to the throat.
It is truthful, but you still need to roll. Alright. One final question. Let's see, what should I ask?
How much could a woodchuck chop?
Uh,
Or how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop?
Can Chuck Norris run so fast he can punch himself in the back of the head?
you know what? Who do you love?
Oh.
Oh.
Your mama.
Yes, damn it, I was thinking the same. You'll never know their real name.
Technically, you to say the world. She cares about all.
Hmm?
It'll be the truth, too.
Yeah, but I need a lie on this one.
I think you're going to natural 20 it finally.
Nope. I tried.
Wow.
How do
That
you
was
have 8
another 8.
rolls?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well,
8 rolls and
It's
all
finally
below
that
7.
it's finally caught up to me, I guess.
That was 8 questions in total, and you were unable to answer 5 successfully. So, upon the last question answered unsuccessfully, you wake up screaming, drenched in sweat, and there is blood stains on the bed sheets. Though you have no visible wounds, you take 3d6 psychic damage and do not gain the benefits of a long rest for the night.
Oof. So I'm
Bro, what's
exhausted.
wrong?
Fucking magic.
Look at me, look at me, look at me.
Yeah, you
They-
can see the blood on there, but
Mhm.
there's no sign of any wounds.
She's gritting her teeth.
They fucking tried something. They try to get information.
You're gonna have to leave this place, or my list is gonna grow by a whole country. And she will like take her into a hug and then go into the ring with her.
Also, looking at Penumbra, when you're looking at her, her eyes and appearance have slightly changed.
Oh,
Any character who underwent questioning has a deathly pallor and dark, hollow-looking eyes.
I mean, that was already there. At least the eyes.
Smears.
This appearance returns to normal when you finish a long rest.
Gotcha. So yeah,
What's wrong with her? Because she took her into the ring.
What's that?
to
Gael, what's wrong with her? She looks different.
Necromantic magic.
She's clenching her fist right now. You can see kind of blood starting to run down her her fingernails and dropping onto the floor. Can't people leave us the fuck alone? So many people are just willing to fucking put their names on the list. Keep trying to change certain things and they just keep throwing me back, Umbra.
well, when we finish this, hopefully and eventually it'll come to an end. Because I don't want to do this anymore. And I don't want you to keep adding people to that list.
She'll just kind of take Umbra into her arms. Sorry. Yeah. Any blood drops on you? She'll clean her up as well. She'll clean her up first with prestidigitation.
Alright. As you all wake up, there is food that has already been waiting for you in your room as you wake up, as well as a single piece of paper rolled up sitting by the food.
So they're not in there right now. Fletch will look at the plate of food per hand, like gently on the side, and then just flip that shit over and slam it against the wall.
Renford hears a crash and jumps again. Ah!
This is also where having multiple elves in your party is not beneficial for you, by the way. So if the tally of the characters who were asked questions, if the amount is that successfully answered 5 questions successfully is less than half of the party or fewer, then you guys do not get them on your side.
Wait, them?
Yeah, so essentially your note states that you hid too much information from them and that they will not be joining you in this fight. And that and then you see on the bottom of the page is a spell scroll for teleporting back to Waterdeep. That they thank you for your time.
Oh, Zamrakar has a +4 in persuasion.
No.
Damn.
Yeah, so
Perception for some reason.
I think the only ones who could actually answer the question would be Penumbra and Zamrakar, because the rest
of them couldn't have gone under the effect or passed.
Do we want to do 8 rolls for Zamrakar just in case? I mean, like,
do you want to try eight persuasion checks and just see what he gets?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, sure. We'll just for the fun of it, let's make 8 persuasion rolls.
Let's see. Oh, not advanced. Well, that's just counted as 2, right? That would actually be faster. Persuasion. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6,
So
7.
let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 successes.
Holy shit.
Zamrakar.
Actually, wait, no.
I'd imagine when the question came up, how did you kill so and so? It's like, I like a or how did you die? Like a bitch.
Yeah. And whether it was persuasion or deception, he has a +4 to both, so I guess it works for whatever he wanted to keep a secret.
Unfortunately, that would still be less than half.
Oh,
Mm.
so same outcome.
Yeah,
So
unfortunately.
it was the people that met with us that did that to Penumbra, right? And Zamrakar? Not the enemy.
Yeah, they were trying to probe you for information.
Gotcha. Damn. Yeah,
Which
unfortunately
is kind
my
of a dick
rolls.
move because
Yeah.
I could have just asked you.
Yeah. I was just like yeah, if they weren't in the red coat things and well, even if I told the truth I would have to make persuasion checks, right? So either way I would have probably I would have probably failed those with the rolls I was getting.
Yeah.
So either way I was pretty boned.
But yeah,
These guys themselves as the Red Wizards. If they wanted to test our.
Like
to
how
see if
we
we're
would have
telling the truth.
bullshitted our way out, yeah.
Honestly, they must not want to get them enough. And they much rather take a chance of making an enemy of us.
yeah. So how the actual module says is, if the tally is half the number of non-elven characters in the party or fewer, states that the Thearchan thanks them for their information, but that they's attention is commanded by matters within its own borders, and the Red Wizards cannot help you. Before you can react, the other Red Wizards wave their hand, and a previously invisible magic circle on the floor activates and flares up, and moments later, you are standing in an abandoned and ruined farmhouse a mile north of Waterdeep.
Sorry, so that is what happened or would have happened?
That's what is written to happen. I just you wake up, had a meal, read the note, and then poof, now you're not there anymore.
Umbra,
Damn.
please try to convince me why, after we dealt with this Tiamat shit, that I shouldn't go back and tell those fuckers for fucking with you.
Because it's not worth it.
Your life is worth it. It made you covered in blood.
I just don't want to deal with this anymore. Basically half my life has been doing this shit. And when I finally find something good, I don't want to lose it.
You know, if something.
All right, I'm gonna play Zamrakar here for a moment, and goes, well, I think it's finally about time we end this.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. That's true. Also, where the fuck are we?
You're at a farmhouse not too far from our things. You should definitely get out and get around. This is the thing where I say you should walk more. You're not too far from our keep. Should play to your elven side a little bit more. Know your woods.
Okay, good to know. I was inside a house. I could not tell, but
By the way, you guys level up.
hey.
Umbra, unless something unfortunate happens, we'll probably go to Guile's realm at the same time.
So you guys are at level 14 now.
But
Rad.
I'm gonna have to handle some shit. I'll join you later in Guile's realm. If time is only a thing.
So whenever Brawley does make it back, he can level up.
Wizards of Fae have made it to her list. Stop adding to my list, please. Like
It's-
you're trying to get a platinum or like a platinum trophy and like keep adding DLC quests.
Yeah.
I can't platinum this game yet.